Welcome to Harwood's Land Rover in Edenbridge. Just want to take this opportunity to talk about a 2016 Range Rover Sport, highlight some of the car's features, functions, and obviously what the benefits of those are. So starting at the front, you've got xenon headlights with LED daytime running lights. They improve visibility when driving at night, and they actually consume less power than the old halogen lights did at the same time. So they're a win-win from that point of view, obviously improving safety and actually improving fuel economy when driving at night. You've got the gloss black front grille design, typical Range Rover inscription up on the bonnet. The front fog lights are integrated into some gloss black trim finishes. Those will match up to the grille, and as we move around to the side of the car, the front wing finishes and bonnet finishes also have a gloss black surround to them as well. The alloy wheels are the 21-inch diamond cut variant, which effectively diamond cutting gives a polished leading edge to the alloy with some anodized, or I should say grey inserts on the sides of the spokes. Obviously gives it almost like a three-dimensional finish. Moving down the side of the car, we've got some gloss black pillars that creates what we call the floating roof design on a Range Rover. So any Range Rover Sport, any Range Rover model will have a floating roof design whereby the roof itself looks like it's suspended above the actual body of the car, and that's by making sure that the pillars are never painted. They're always gloss black, so it creates that iconic swooping roof that we associate with the brand so strongly now. Walking round to the rear of the car, tail light clusters are LED. On these later variants, they also have a Union Jack-esque almost starburst pattern to them, so it's quite hard to see on the camera, but when you actually see them in reality, they do have almost a kind of starburst effect there. But also standing from the rear, we've got the Sport badge finished in red, indicating it's an HSE dynamic model, and also you've got the twin exhaust finishes providing a bit of symmetry and a bit of stance from the rear of the car. Walking around to look on the inside, the car does have keyless entry, so you don't actually have to press unlock. You just walk up to the car with the key on your person and it will unlock for you. The door cards are finished in a contrast of ebony ivory, so it gives a nice open feeling and really kind of lifts the feeling of space in the car. Aluminium trim finishes start on the upper part of the door. Obviously you've got window, wing mirror controls and the audio system integrated into that too. The seats themselves are ebony. They are fully electric, and you have got driver memory and passenger memory settings as well, should you wish to use them. Stepping in, the instrument panel is also finished in ivory leather, so that runs all the way across the cabin, and again makes the whole car feel a bit more open, but also adds a bit of depth to it as well. Starting it up, there's a digital driver display in front of you, so that entire dial cluster is digitalised, and on the steering wheel all of the controls for the media, cruise control and things like gear shift paddles and headlight controls are either mounted on the wheel or behind it. In the middle, the media system is whereby you can use for sat-nav, Bluetooth telephone connectivity, and that's both phone calls and audio streaming. You can also go through a variety of other off-road related functions there too. Things like parking cameras at the rear are standard as well, as are front and rear sensors. Through the middle, we've got things like dual zone air conditioning, heated seats, climate control obviously, and in the roof we've got the sliding panoramic glass sunroof, which actually opens and closes electronically and does have a black blind to cover it over too, should you wish to close that light out and make the car feel a little bit more closed in. You can do that for security purposes, or just to make it quieter when you can hear the rain in the 9 months of the colder part of the year. If there are any questions, do let us know. Contact details can be found on the website. We'd love to hear from you.